Chum, you made this?
What's up? What's happening with the people out there? Deeply Rooted Compton Podcast Lounge is back up in the building like we never left. You know what I'm saying? You see me, Hindu. You see my nigga right here, TG. You see my other nigga right here, Biggie Smalls, the Compton Biggie Smalls, Biggie Big. You know what I'm saying? And we up in here. We having a good time. You got Ray behind the boards, working the keys, and everything is everything. So look, check this out. Before we continue, right? We just gonna have just a brief. My nigga TG gonna lead us in a brief toast.
Yeah, toast, man, to prosperity, good life, success, and loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Built to win.
All that. And as y'all can see, because I know y'all can see very well, and in case you can't, you know what I'm saying? We're not banging on nobody. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no problems. We're not promoting negativity.
Right.
But this is a Crip stick.
Yeah.
It's a Crip stick.
Right. That's what that
now,
is.
you know, maybe the Bloods might call it a blood blunt.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, whatever. I don't know, but we call it Crip stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a Crip stick right here.
Yeah.
And you can see this box right here. You know, let me get y'all a good visual on this box that we was blessed with from Cookies. Cookies said, hey, Deeply Rooted, we see y'all. We gonna fuck with y'all lightweight a little bit. Check out some of our products. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Now, we know we've been blowing and we've been going. You know what I'm saying? And we low-key lightweight. We done ran through down in the whole box. Yeah. Hey, bro, fire this up real quick so the people was cracking like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, we like, and this Crip stick got Paradise in it, gas. We've been on all this. Humo, gas. Let me put it in the front so you can see what's cracking. American weed is my favorite. I don't know, I don't like the name, but I like the taste. American weed, fucking with it. Dovetail, gas. And I ain't dislike nothing, did you?
No, hell no.
Everything cool. How you like it, Biggie?
Yeah, I like it too.
I like everything.
You know that American weed, you know what I'm saying? They have a little kick on the back of it though.
Yeah, they got a kick. They got two versions of this shit, boy. I'm telling y'all, they fuck with this shit. American weed, and then last but not least, they got the gushers for the pushers. You know what I'm saying? So you know everything is everything, and we been blowing like 90 going north, like Seattle Slew, like a crack addict with a bad habit, but we back at it. You know what I'm saying? TG.
Yeah.
Bro, hold up. Hold up. I'm doing all the talking, cuz. Hold up. Excuse me, I don't mean to say cuz, you know what I'm saying? But I do at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But look, you got a new song out, my nigga.
Yeah.
Called Useless Conversations. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. Useless Conversations. My nigga TG got it cracking. And I like the song myself. I like the video. And I'm gonna tell you what I like the most about it is the fact I like the title. I like the beat. I like the lyrics. But I like the concept that you came with. Why don't you tell the people? Let me tell you why I like it. First of all.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times niggas be wasting time with conversations. Niggas be wasting a lot of breath, hot breath. Like, get on that, man. Come on, man. You ain't talking about no money. You ain't talking about no, come on, go on somewhere with that. You know? Yeah. So, I mean, you know, spare the people that know, you know what I'm saying?
See, useless conversation, when you talk about words are power.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? You can speak light and your words could get you hurt real bad. Most definitely, your words get hurt real bad. That tongue
double-edged sword.
Is a mighty double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? It cut both ways. So I ain't got time. If it's useless, it ain't productive, it ain't growing.
Right.
I don't want to hear you.
Right. Right. And you know what? I'm glad that you made that song and that video. And once again, y'all check that out. Yeah. And another thing, Biggie just let me know. I was here. Biggie got some shit cracking.
Yeah.
What's your shit, Baby Boy?
Baby Boy.
Available on what?
On all platforms.
All platforms.
Everything. You know, go check me out. I ain't did no video yet though. It's coming soon.
Yeah. And in case you didn't know, since we talk about music right now, I already went like triple platinum in the hood with Nettie Walk, me and Geechee Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, shout out to Baylo.
No, I like that. And the barbecue.
Yeah. We got to shoot a video to that. We got to shoot a video to that. We got to shoot a video to that.
We got to be at the barbecue.
We got to shoot a video. We going crazy, man. We just going crazy.
Barbecue.
Yeah. I'm a barbecue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The cookies is cracking. You know, we enjoying the weed. You know what I'm saying? The drink is pulled up, the weed is rolled up, and y'all should be glad that we showed up, you know what I'm saying? And forgive us for the hold up, but we here now. You know what I'm saying? And we welcome back. And we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? What was that you was telling me before we started filming about? It was something about the state of the situation with the demonstration in the
what's that?
Well, we talking about in the with the politicking with the on YouTube with the.
Oh no! See, the thing about it is, everybody want to get in with their likes because they trying to get, their subscribers up business and that. I'm just saying that, people got to understand behind these cameras, behind these mics, lives. At times, depending on what you gonna hear it for, you know what I'm saying, what you come to YouTube stage for, can be in the balance. And on top of that, it's like shit. Cases could be in the balance as well, which is right. Everybody want to get over here. Everybody want to build content, but you gotta think about the members. See, the motherfuckers behind the camera at times, and if they damn sure ain't trying to get talked about, when they ain't go mode. You know what I'm saying? So. For me, from a person who have a life, I'm watching motherfuckers. Everybody say they somebody. Everybody on, the YouTube gang stars, they thugging. They thugging. Behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? And y'all politicking about politics that got to do with the streets. But you motherfuckers is low-key weed tipping. And getting the diamonds done. So what side you on?
Oh, me on their side.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It's like this, man. That shit there is like we spoke on it before, and just to touch on it again, it's asinine, for lack of a better term. If you don't know what that means, ASININE, asinine, it means stupidity, ludicrous, dumb, foolish, just asshole backwards. The self-implication is like, I'm glad that we are not here trying to say, I'm tough, I did this, I did that, and this and that. Because motherfuckers is looking on this camera and saying, the Bloods are saying, I know blood, and the Crips are saying, I know cuz. Right. Because niggas was locked up with niggas, and you don't know a nigga from getting in PC or getting ran up top or getting DP'd or packed out or none of that shit. It's all been G-stat. It's been, let's get time to get cracking, and we chilling, we selling dope, we getting money, we smoking weed, whatever the fuck we doing, we drinking Pruno, we drinking White Lightning, all that shit. But that's as far as like jail go, but it ain't on the streets. It's been the same shit, going to jail, trenches, the all that bullshit. We're not here to glorify that because it's like, bro, ain't nobody giving no 401k for that. Listen. Ain't no IRA for that.
And I just tell my bros, man, in prison, man, ain't no Crip of the Year awards, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no Outstanding Blood award, you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not no 401k, there's no retirement fund, man, there's no daycare. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no medical or dental.
Exactly. So it really ain't nothing that really you can. If you know, you know. It's just if you know, you know. It's that simple with me. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Right.
You've been around. You know. You don't. You can try to figure it out. That's up on you. You know what I'm saying? But we here to promote. You know what I'm saying? Black mind, black business. You know what I'm saying? Black experience. You know what I'm saying? We ain't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point to go and indulge in all that nonsense that they got going on out there because at the end of the day, I had life in prison. You know what I'm saying? For a murder on some gang shit. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up on file. It's not hard to find. You know what I'm saying? I'm on there. They got fake ass documentaries or whatever the fuck you call them, YouTube's punk ass shit. They
the whoopty.
You know, they did that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody here to glorify that. Nah. Look, all 16 years, 2 months I did, nigga, it was hard time.
It wasn't no easy day.
It wasn't no easy day.
It just some days we might have, it might not have been no pressure like that. You might not have been no tension.
You get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it wasn't easy to crack that being away from all them Thanksgivings and Christmas.
Brought on birthdays.
Nigga, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving you, but we arguing over state. I didn't seen like real shit go down behind state soap. That make you itch.
For that,
you know what I'm saying? Like the smoke, and you like that. I'm finna come out here, jump. Maybe some niggas jumping from the county camera, depending on what yard you on.
Right.
On camera, stabbing this nigga out his soul. You feel what I'm saying? Behind the state bar soap, because that's what our lives is diminished to.
Because at that moment in time, it's all about respect.
Right.
And respect got to be given or taken.
Listen,
one way or another.
But bro, if your respect is reduced to a bar soap.
In that confinement, it is. It is in that confinement. Because if you don't go, you know what I'm saying, behind the bar soap.
Look, you know what I
told looking at you, oh, we got one.
This is what I told the young gentleman who came and sent me came to my door mad about a bar soap, state soap. I said, nigga, I got 20 soaps in my shit. 20 state soaps, I'm gonna be exact. Cause I had other soaps. But it's not like he didn't have the Dove, disaster. He had that too.
Right.
But he wanted the state soap like he couldn't wash his clothes with the zest and the Dove and all that, you know.
He was being penitentiary bougie. Penitentiary bougie, you know what I'm saying?
You know what he was? The truth of the matter was he was mad.
What he was mad about?
I don't know. Because he wouldn't say. But nigga, you mad if you tripped over a bar state soap. You know what I'm saying? And you got other soaps. It's not like nigga didn't have other soaps, bro.
Yeah.
You can use it something. I couldn't even offer one of my extra state soap because you wanted to feel disrespected.
You just want something to go. You just want something to go off of.
Because you looking for a way to release something.
Yeah, you want something to go off of.
And instead of voicing it, holler, bro, I'm going through it. This is what the case is, nigga. You want to just blow everybody's life up. Come on, man.
And you know what? That's a good lesson why y'all need to stay out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Especially the kids. And especially y'all niggas that really ain't cut for it, that ain't really trying to be in jail. You know, like me, or like Good, you know what I'm saying? Or like countless other brothers, you know what I'm saying? Even Biggie done been, Ray done been, everybody done been. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's nothing to brag about, but just think about what you're doing before you do it, you know what I'm saying? Because if that ain't really what you're trying to do, you know, you don't want to be up in there for them calendars, you know what I'm saying? Birthdays and Christmases, holidays, every year, every day. Secondly, I call it the slow burn.
Yeah.
Because it was like some days was better than others. Because some days it was on. Because some days I knew I packed my shit, you know what I'm saying? I was on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we finna go to the yard and we finna get cracking. Because the homies done got into it with boot, and this what it is. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Our homies already said, hey, we finna go. So you know, okay, bam, we finna go. And we went. You know what I'm saying?
Easy go.
But at the same time, it's like, don't nobody really want to go through that unless that's really part of what you know what I'm saying? Because we done both seen a lot of niggas, like we just seen a crash out. We don't say no names. We don't say nothing. But we just seen a crash out dummy. A nigga that's a send off, a dummy, but probably gonna tell on the nigga as soon as he get cracked. You know what I'm saying? We just seen a dumbass nigga
but you know, I seen somebody seeking attention.
The wrong attention.
And not knowing how to get it. And that was the response. We witnessed the response of somebody seeking the attention. That's really what that was. Bro.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to get it. Everybody want to be accepted one way or another.
Yeah, just chill, be yourself.
But that's the scary part.
Yeah,
they don't know who the fuck they really is. God damn it.
Maybe they self ain't nobody to be.
And a lot of people don't know.
That's a you problem though.
You gotta fix it.
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
No, let me tell you this. Which one is this one? I know it's the cookies. I'm just trying to figure out what blunt.
Oh, you know we got a.
Right.
I know we got the Paradise. I know we got the American Weed. You know what I'm saying? And I know we got that Dovetail. And I know that right there is the Gushers mixed with the other American Weed. You got that Humo right there too. All that shit kicking ass like good gas, for real, in a real way.
Really?
Yeah, but you know, like you know, here at Deeply Rooted Compton Podcast Lounge, we just want to spread positivity. You know what I'm saying, and just spread the opportunity for a person to be enlightened and to better themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you will be entertained as well. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here to glorify anything. You know, we basically are products of our environment, and through the grace of God, we was able to make it thus far. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't know how nobody know how long they got to live. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I can say me myself. I know he can say, we all can say. You know, we all alive. Yeah. We all know people that ain't made it to the age that we are now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be here. And so with that being said, I know that we all can agree on this. We're going to live our life to the fullest and try to help people as we better ourselves. Yeah. And, you know, get ready for the resurrection. I don't want to go to that right there because that's part of the other one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, I got to get back on some Jay shit. What's up, Biggie?
Oh, man. Just, you know, just staying at it.
Just staying at it.
I do most skits.
Skits. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that video you got, man. I like that song, man. Yeah. Baby Boy, yeah. I like when you showed it to me, you was like, yeah, I'm finna do this here. I was like, yeah, I'm up for cool. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. That's all it's about. Everybody motivate and support each other. You know what I'm saying? We're one. It's steel sharp as steel. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't nothing less than that. But steel can't sharpen plastic or wood or, you know, nothing that, you know, it's still sharp as steel. You know what I'm saying? So really for real, it's for everybody, but it ain't for everybody.
It's not.
It ain't for everybody. It's only for the chosen ones, the chosen few, which what we are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. In our reality, everything. But hey, what you was talking about the thing though, bro? What you say, big?
So you gotta be yourself.
You gotta be yourself. You got to be yourself. Hey, what was you talking about though, good? You were saying something about the walk, the laundry, something about a walk or something.
Oh no! I look, listen. You know, without getting too crazy with that, no, we predicted something that happened when we seen a group of individuals doing a peace. We didn't call it a peace walk.
We did an episode on that.
We did an episode on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Before the shit even transpired.
Right. We did an episode on it. We know people predicted the forecast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we saw a team up of individuals that did a team up of sorts. You know what I'm saying, in the area, and that's what I was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about it, but it was a team up, and we knew it was a team up.
Yeah, it was a team up. That was, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. People can agree with it, disagree. I would really like us blacks. I can only speak on Southern California.
Right.
I don't know. Everywhere is different. It's a different world in the Bay. It's a different world in San Diego. Yeah. Different world in Riverside, IE, San Bernardino. All that's different factions. Yeah. Okay. I can only speak on Southern California, Los Angeles County, Compton, California. I can speak on that. I would love if we was just all on some black business, like in the 70s before the crack, without niggas really. Okay, niggas was selling heroin. I wasn't around then, but I know history. Niggas was selling heroin, and niggas was using heroin. Yeah. But you had a lot of motherfuckers with jobs. A lot of people had their own businesses. I just wish we could get back to that sense of black pride and black unity. Like even with the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans.
Well, I'm gonna say this, right? And this being
speak on it.
Like I predicted that. I'm gonna say this, right? With Trump in office, he gonna force your ass to pick a side, Rick.
Mm-hmm. Pick a side. You got to. You can't straddle the fence.
I'm just gonna keep him off. We go see, because it's like if we've been, all the way mafia, you gotta look at it, man. You cut your TV on nowadays and see certain shit you would have thought you would have saw Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was looking at. When they was cut a TV on. If now we cut a TV on our generation, be like, damn.
Still seeing the same shit.
It's low key similar to a degree. Let's be honest. Trump, the president of the United States, you heard talking about black people, the Mexicans, and all kind of individual races in America, like they ain't shit. Right. We sitting here looking at each other. Okay, cool, fine, fuck them and fuck them. Cool, easy slide. But the fact of the matter is, them niggas is gearing up for war, been gearing up for war for years on our ass.
Right.
And we ain't never really stopped, like, hold on, time out, break, look.
Right. We keep going at it with each other.
We never did that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, every time we tried to do that, they smacked, you know, the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther King, they got smacked for stopping and said, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want us to do that.
Right.
But, you know.
I got to say this, right? And, you know, I don't feel like nobody can say nothing stronger than this. And this is real, because it ain't me, because it's God.
Okay. Well, let me go and speak on it.
I feel like a couple things. Like, as far as with this is my personal opinion. If somebody can counter this, you're more than welcome. This is my personal opinion, though. Mm-hmm. I feel like there'll never be peace in our area, as far as like like not people not gangbanging, like not killing. I feel like that'll never happen, because every time people try to do peace, there's never no. Okay, we doing this. There's never.
But
no,
let me ask you.
Hold on. Let me land. There's never no. We're gonna do peace and then this and this and this. There's never no program. It's just okay. Let's peace treaty. But at the same time, you want me to just stop doing this and then what are you giving me to do in place of this? But more importantly, because I mentioned God initially, more importantly, I feel like it'll never be peace if God ain't involved in the process. If God ain't involved in the program, how is it gonna work? It ain't gonna be nothing but corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all everything is corrupt anyway.
Right.
Without God. And I feel like it's a pipe dream, it's a wet dream. Black power, black unity, everybody pro-black, love, the crackers ain't on us. We just chilling, governing ourselves, living lavish, you know what I'm saying, living a good life. You know, like the average upper middle class, suburban white people, right?
Yeah.
In America. But I know that that's not going to happen without some divine intervention, because historically, every time we have been in a position to do something, we done got sabotaged internally. You know, just check out Malcolm X. But go ahead, my brother.
Or Martin Luther King.
Or Martin Luther King.
But when you talk about there not being no peace, imagine the time when it was. Point at it in history.
Where was the time when it was peace?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be specific, because the only thing that really directly affects me, it was what goes on in my section, in my region, which is consistent of gang banging.
Okay.
So if just in Southern California, in Los Angeles County, in Compton, but we really need LA County though. You know what I'm saying? If we wasn't gang banging, if we wasn't going at it with each other, if niggas wasn't teaching young niggas to go to the county jail and get life,
but watch this though.
Then what would we be doing? What would we be teaching our young niggas?
We gotta understand this point right here. Before there was gang banging, there still wasn't peace. Right?
There was always tribalism.
Watch this. Now look, because gang banging, whether you Crip or Blood, was still founded off the Black Panther movement, right? The Black Panther Party. And you already know that's really where the shit come from, right? To protect the community, all that type of game, right?
Right.
We got away from that. However that happened, it happened.
Right.
But they was at war with the police. They had an enemy.
We don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying?
It was still cracking there. You gonna read it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was having shootouts, the whole thing with the police.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers being hung still. The people still fight Jim Crow laws from shit. It was cracking.
Man, what's dude name wrote blood in my eye? What's dude name wrote blood in my eye?
George Jackson, man.
George Jackson.
George Jackson.
Solidad brothers.
Solidad brothers. You get
Y'all, we was to be, oh man. They got a picture. Y'all need to go look this up. Right? Because I'm on this. They got a picture. George Jackson got the gauge duct tape to it.
That's his brother. That's his little brother.
His little brother.
That's his little brother.
What's his little brother's name? Tony?
It's Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
Jonathan, he go to free George.
Yeah.
Well, at the court.
Yeah, at the court.
He got the gauge, a sawed off double barrel, duct tape to his arm, and duct taped around the Dutch's neck with the barrel to his head. And they coming out the courtroom like we coming up out of here for sure. They got in the van, they unloaded on him, you know what I'm saying? But just that heart, that mindset, you know what I'm saying, that relentlessness, very inspirational. See, I need to just look at that picture. A picture worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like, and I know you read the book like I did.
Look, but see, it was a different time. They was fighting different demons.
Right. Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? So now we look at each other, but he crip blood, whatever you want. We the demons now. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, when we was founded on initiative, niggas being real.
Of course.
You've been honest about what you represent. If you know your history, from where you come from, this was founded on the revolution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was revolutionaries in their own right because they was initially plotting to protect the community. It didn't happen like that. We know that. It didn't pan out. But the initial effect, the initial cause was to protect the community. It was for the people. They had breakfast clubs and all that where the kids can eat. They get it back. They was a non-profit. They was with the each one, teach one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to spread the game. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different time. You know?
And even from that time until now, right? That's why I say, because you look at the countless towns that got burned down, right?
Right.
Or flooded.
Right.
All of the Lake Laniers and Lake Erie,
right.
The Tulsa, Oklahomas, the Rosewoods, and all these various locations.
Yeah, Salt City, all that shit.
Yeah, where blacks was thriving, and they got took out by the white people. They got totally wiped off the face of the earth by the white people. So it's like, even in the 1992, you know what I'm saying? I was here in the Peace Treaty, 1992. I went to all the projects. I went to several hoods, you know. We didn't go to all the hoods, but, you know, wherever the homies went, I was there. We was together for a minute. It was beautiful. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was in the Nickerson Gardens. And I saw a blue rag and a red rag and a purple rag all tied together. And I seen a gang of Crips from everywhere, a gang of Bloods from everywhere, and wasn't nobody tripping. And I seen that. That was 1992. Yep, that was 1992. That was right when what's cuz name? Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Rodney King rock. That's we left out the hood, went on Florence and Normandy. We with all the functions. We had the car filled up. We dropped off, came back a couple times. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But the aftermath, you know what I'm saying, it was just like phenomenal because to go to the projects and see that.
Yeah.
It was in the Jordan Down, it was in Pure Courts, you know what I'm saying? But it was just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful, bro. And it got, you know, of course, we all know that it got fucked up. We all know one time we roll over your hood, yell out my hood, bust on y'all, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That went on in everybody's hood. And naturally, it was back to normal program. Resume normal program. Everybody get up off the floor, get out the prone position, get up, program. And that's what happened. But every time we had a black leader, every time we try to do peace, we never be successful because everybody ain't coming together under God. There's only two things you can come together under, God or a gun. And to be real with you, like it or not, the crackers got militias. They training in the woods, they strapped, they strategical, they tactical, they ready. Not to say those brothers ain't,
Watch this.
but it's more of them than us, because it's more of them than us.
I talked about this with a few dudes I was locked up with, right? And I asked him, I said, man, you know what, like, fuck the whole movement up with the Black Panther Party, right? When they had all that going on and, you know, it was all black power, everybody was trying to come together, be marching, protesting, and educating, whatever they had going on. J. Edgar Hoover had a quote. He said, when I seen them, and he seen, I believe it was Huey P. Newton and what's the other dude name? The other dude he was beefing with. They went on
Fred Hampton.
No, one friend happened.
Bobby Seale.
Bobby Seale?
It wasn't. No, Evan Fever.
Yeah.
Elgin Fever.
That was Cleveland?
When they went on, they was struggling over the party, and they went on. I think it was like CBS or something, and they started arguing and separating the party in front of the people on the motherfucking TV. And J. Edgar Hoover said when he seen that, he knew he won.
Division.
Same thing as the Great Game said when he when he seen it, he said, "Oh yeah, it's over." Because once they know we cracking, but once we turn that head on each other, it's over because they got it. Because they know.
So what's gonna be the glue to hold us together? If it ain't guns and God. And look, guns will work, but niggas ain't tactical and strategic
The
enough.
Awakening.
The awakening. This is the
I'm
awakening.
gonna say this.
It got to be God.
The Awakening.
You tell me what it's gonna
I ain't gonna
be.
say that on here. Go
I mean, we gotta keep it solid. How we gonna really get our just due and win? I don't know. How we gonna really get our just due and win?
Yeah.
Because the situation is dire. Realistically, we got people living good. We can't complain. We got food. We got clothes. We got a roof. We got vehicles. We got dollars. Yes. But we don't got what we supposed to have, and we had to really fight and struggle to get what we got. You know what I'm saying? That came
But
easy.
it goes back to you knowing your history. People don't know where they come from, first and foremost, or what they represent. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you tell me a Crip mean community revolution in progress, you got to show me a revolutionary to understand that you are a real Crip. Because if you are, what are you revolutionary in? Because what are you going against?
Right. What's your revolution? What's your war about?
Oh man,
Yeah.
we don't really got there, so I say ain't no real Chris because ain't no real revolutionary. You ain't going against nothing. You going with the program like everybody else.
Going against your brother.
What your revolution? What you
I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. I'm just
I'm
trying
just
to
saying
say
you're
what it
a
is.
real Chris. I told the homies on the yard. Lil took no, I was on the yard to play the debate. I told me the whole debate about it. I had the whole yard rocking. I said I ain't never seen a real Crip, and that was my explanation of why, because I was in the revolutionary scale. What is you doing with yourself to say, because you really sticking to the code that what we were supposed to? Fuck what everybody went away with Sherm, they got high, we got started killing each other. That's what happened. The hate, it was trauma, it was pain. But if you get back to the core basis of what we was originated on,
Right.
you know, if you want to be a nigga, that's the original script.
Right.
The people.
Right. The people.
You got this nigga Donald Trump in office. They talking about a whole ton of warheads, nuclear warheads, all this. This nigga only worried about niggas in the hood, Detroit and this, and he got National Guards. He's weaponizing the American government. Niggas, we paying our taxpayer dollars out here on.
And he turned it on us.
And they turn it on us as we paying these motherfuckers.
He quote unquote said,
Ain't that a
we're
bitch?
gonna use these cities as training grounds
Ain't that a bitch?
for our troops.
Ain't that a bitch?
It is.
Let's be smart, fellas.
It is. And you gotta be mindful of these things, you know. And I don't know how true it is. Right, you good? I don't know how true it is, but somebody posted, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, they just ain't showing y'all, but it's cracking out here in Chicago. They just ain't showing y'all. These niggas ain't going for that shit. It's out here, it's cracking already. You know, they just don't want to show you.
It's cracking everywhere, but they selective with what they gonna show us all the time.
Of course. They don't want to inspire or turn nobody else up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until they ready. That's why you trying to get them in all these selective cities. He already got some cities. You know what I'm saying? He already planned on not going out of office.
So
you know
they got the army in different cities right now.
Yes, major cities.
And they trying to bring it to anywhere where blacks is being quote unquote violent under the spectrum of Donald Trump.
Compton, we gotta get better. we gotta get up.
Shit,
Compton, we gotta give money.
For real.
Look, we can't go to war, bro. I don't give
For
a
real.
fuck. Ain't nobody.
We cannot go to war with these white people, bro.
We can't.
That's gone.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, as long, as it's legal, you can think it's a game, you know, all you want, but it won't hurt you to take your ass to the shooting range and know how to really shoot and hit your target. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say practice on nobody.
And you know what I was tripping off on when I was in prison? What was that little dude name, man? He ended up beating the case. He knocked some dudes down that was out there. They was doing a Black Lives Matter protest. and the nigga was a little young.
The white boy.
Cal
The white boy.
Wittenhouse. Is it Cal
We
Wittenhouse?
talked about that already on our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta look at
we did.
you gotta look at the American mind. Like that nigga exposed the game to us, and we missed it.
Well, we didn't.
Listen, under the age, got a whole AR assault weapon. This motherfucker right here walked right past the police.
Where is he at right now?
The nigga was running on the street.
Huh?
At home?
At home. He
Yo.
at
Nigga,
home.
fuck that. He sold the gun. They bought the nigga gun.
Yeah, he at home.
He got did Donald Trump bail him out or something? Or was trying to bail him out? The president.
Hey, look, before we get too deep,
Come on, man.
shout out to Cookies. Shout out to Cookies.
Shout out to Cookies.
Cookies that got a nigga we way in outer space.
Yeah, I'm high.
Speaking that real
We
though.
speaking that real.
I ain't even know I ate my bag of chips.
We deep, you know what I'm saying? We out here deep, you know what I'm saying? We out here deep. You know what
No,
I'm
but that's
saying?
real though.
That is real. Hell yeah, that's real.
The nigga underage, armed with a sword, right? They got a whole little protest going on. They
He
ain't
out?
He out. And paid. Just like the other motherfucker that killed the what's my boy name?
He killed 3
Trayvon
people.
Martin? Yeah.
I mean, that's one person I can understand because you
He
can
out
argue,
too?
you can argue self-defense. You can argue that. No cameras, your story, the nigga did. You can argue that. I ain't tripping on that. Even though I know that's some fuck shit. Zimmerman, the motherfucker.
And
No, Mark Zimmerman, that's the nigga name.
Yeah.
And
But
the dude that killed what's his name? Was just riding about a couple years back, like 2020.
Who?
Come on, Rodney
Floyd
King?
Brown or something like that.
No, he talking about.
Oh, you talking Michael Brown?
Floyd.
Floyd. Or George Floyd.
Yeah.
Well, that's two different
Yeah, I
people.
was locked up because too. Yeah, I was locked up for all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
No, I'm gonna tell y'all the worst thing that they showed us was a slap in the face
what was that?
when that white dude went in that church and killed all them elder black people.
Oh, you talking
And they,
about
took him, and they took him to McDonald's afterwards.
You talking about the city of New York?
No, that was in
Buffalo, New
Florida.
York.
No,
That was
like
Florida.
South Carolina or something.
It was in Florida.
Florida?
It was in
Look,
Florida.
they had the Buffalo, New York.
He went in there and killed all them elder.
Killed 9 people. He was sitting in church
Yeah,
with
he
them.
killed all them
Yeah,
elder,
that's
all the
crazy.
elder black people.
Yeah, that was in 2000.
Buffalo, he killed them at the Buffalo is when he killed them at that
It's in the store.
at the store.
It was a store, but they can't. It was killed in church.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, that's
I was about to look
what-
at him.
yeah.
Buffalo. Yeah, they went up in there. He was coming home from church. Man, he went up in there.
Yeah, with the AR.
I know you're talking about the fact.
No, but I'm talking about old boy.
Yeah, went to the McDonald's.
They took
He
him
went
to
to
get
church.
something to eat after he killed all them
He
people in
killed
that
9
church,
people in
bro.
the church.
Yeah, because it was a high
How do you do
five.
that?
Oh man.
How do you do that?
Man, nigga, Donald Trump was talking about belling some of them motherfuckers out.
How is that okay? What's
I'll
cool
bet-
about
I'll
that?
bet you- I
And you know
wasn't
what?
the bail guy
And
then.
fuck that. I'm gonna speak on this since we talking about this shit. Why is niggas still getting lynched? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is niggas still getting lynched?
And ain't no uproar, no nothing.
Ain't nobody tripping.
Ain't no press and nothing about it.
That's all. That's all I'm,
Hey, you
that's
know
all I'm
what's
saying.
crazy? The
That's all I'm
craziest part
saying.
is they really lynching niggas right now on the undercut.
Yeah, they found
They keep finding shit.
They lynched a nigga and hung him at his school, my nigga. Hung him at his school
They lynching shit right there.
in Mississippi. I don't got no business in Mississippi.
Oh, you should have seen the cops.
What they do?
I put it up on Deeply
What they was
Rooted.
doing, eating this shit?
The cops went to the people's house, right? Because they moved in the white area.
Yeah.
His parents called, told the cop that some black people next door. He called his buddies up. They went in there, bust in the door, tortured them, tortured the black people, man, sodomized them, all kind of crazy shit, right? Motherfuckers, they didn't even go to. They just now filing charges and they just now getting convicted for this shit because at first they wasn't playing in the media, but once the media got a hold of it, they didn't have no choice.
Well, that's America. They ain't gonna show you they ugly ass.
Y'all heard about that girl gang found in the wall, dead
Hell no.
up north in like Sacramento or Oakland, some shit like that. About white people.
And then you see they ain't said nothing about what we talked about with the other police that went in there and just shot an old girl in the face. Remember? The lady.
Homegirl in Chicago, right?
Yeah, Illinois somewhere.
Yeah, Illinois.
Yeah.
Damn, we talked about it.
Well, Sandra Bland.
That's Sandra Bland.
Nah, remember they went in there, they said she was crazy or something, and then she was like, put the pot down.
Oh, you told me she was up in their own house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she called the police.
She called the police.
She called the police. Nigga, and they killed her in her own house.
In her own house.
And y'all wonder why we don't trust the police.
Put the pot down.
Pop, 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 pop. Look, but no, fuck that. That's what Trump said. He got on there, that nigga said that nigga, we just born to be killers.
Who are we?
That's what Donald Trump said.
What about them?
What bullshit? I don't know.
Historically, who has the more bodies? They do.
Man, they came out of violence. They were savages.
The U.S. military got more bodies than anybody.
Man, I'm talking about they pedigree.
Donald Trump
I'm talking about savage.
execute button on everything he hate.
The Vikings, they got that Viking blood in them.
Killing everybody.
Yeah.
He got more bodies than
You want to be the only person
right now.
on earth.
You know what though? What y'all think about these? He supposed to got the peace deal. The peace deal done.
Who, with Israel?
No, with Hamas and
Yeah, Hamas in Israel.
Israel. They let
The hostage go.
the hostages free.
Yeah.
You know, there was a big deal. Everybody was at the table, like the G30, G20, whatever.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
It was all a setup.
No, I know it's always
Because the two people wasn't there. Israel wasn't there.
It don't matter.
And Hamas wasn't
The
there.
damage is done, man. They leveled that motherfucker. Ain't no more Palestine. That's a parking lot. ain't nothing there. Man, they showed the before and after, the nice buildings on the beaches and all that. Then they showed that shit. That shit is done. It's over.
So they're gonna take over.
Man, it's over. Where they go? Ain't nowhere to go. They back to living in tents and huts. They ain't got homes. They ain't got hospitals. They ain't got schools. They ain't got nothing. They got to start from scratch.
Right.
A whole tribe.
Yeah.
Start from scratch. Yeah. So the deal is.
Sounds familiar.
Man, so the deal is.
Sounds familiar.
They won. Because they finna take more territory on top of that.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, that land.
Man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we you know what I'm saying? It's good to be able to sit up and chop it up like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
And I love this. And I know the people love this too, because eventually they're gonna get it like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? They different.
You gotta understand, like, this shit bigger than bro. At the end of the day, motherfuckers come from struggle, we come from pain, we come from trauma, we come from Compton, we come from violence, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, with all that being said, we are growing still. We're moving, we evolving,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And ain't nobody being stuck over here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we are who we are,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We do what we do, but we promoting self-help growth. Self-help and growth, man. That's why we promote over here. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed. Yeah, that's what we promote. You know what I'm saying? On this platform, that's what we promote. Definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Don't worry about what I do in my private life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Don't worry about what I do off the camera. On camera, this is what it is.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. The awakening, which we don't talk about, is now.
Definitely.
So everything we talk about, we gonna live and we living. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't faking no funk.
Nah,
with
not at all.
nobody.
With
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be deep rooted. We going deep into the roots. We going straight to it. We ain't playing no games. We ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
That part.
To tell like it's a Come As You Are podcast.
Come as you are.
We ain't look.
Come correct though.
Listen. If you know me, you know me. I'm the same nigga. I ain't changing up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the same, but it is what it is. It's the truth. It's the truth. Same shit, nigga. You can go ask this on yours. I was talking the same way.
Right.
Same nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got homies be like, I told you about me and Kill. You know what I'm saying? If you know, man. You know what I'm saying? The struggles.
Hey, you know what? I just want to say something, right? And and I know it's almost time to wrap it up. I just want to say this Cause you said the yard, right? It's the first thing that came to my mind, right? Okay, if you know, you know, right? So,
No, you know. We ain't gotta talk too much.
So, I used to tell niggas when I was in the feds, right? I used to tell niggas that had life that I was cool with, that I know I could tell them this and I wouldn't have to worry about we got to stab each other. Cause some niggas wouldn't take what I was gonna say, you know, too cool, right?
Yeah.
So I used to tell certain niggas that had life, right? You know what I'm saying? Cuz gonna stab the warden. Gonna be a martyr. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now mind you, I was like in my early 20s, you know what I'm saying, when I would say this, right? And I would say this to niggas that I fucked with that had life, right? And only the ones that already got all the appeals denied. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in my naivety, you know what I'm saying, I was like, bro, I'm programming because I got a date. You ain't got no date, my nigga. I don't see the warden. And like I'm like, in my state, when we see the warden, we in the shoot. You know what I'm saying? Handcuffed, shackled, two goon squad on the side. He way on the other side of a big ass table. You know, nigga getting his shoe turn. Other than that, nigga don't see the warden. Am I wrong?
Right.
In the feds, because I've been in both the state and the feds, in the feds on the main line, which is lunch. They call that the main line. You know what I'm saying? On main line, which is, you know, it's the main line. Of course, it's GP, but the main line is lunch. When everybody out there, from all the wardens, everybody, the rec and the visiting people, the commissary people, the counselors, case managers, you trying to get transferred, you trying to get a visit approved, you know, whatever the fuck going on, you trying to get a job, where everybody out there for you to talk to. So I was like in California, we don't see, ain't no motherfucking warriors just out there, just, you know, just all just right there like this. So I'm like, shit, nigga, go blast that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know? And that just give you just a glimpse into my mind. I was serious though at the time. I was serious.
Yeah.
But it was like niggas I fucked it with, because I do certain niggas I couldn't say that to, because he gonna take offense to that. And you know, we gonna have to get cracking. But and ain't no need in doing that, because I got more sense than that. You know what I'm saying? But to a nigga who I know we can rap like that, hey bro, like you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a different situation. I ain't promoting that or nothing like that. I'm just showing you the elevation and the growth, because that's what my mind used to be. You know what I'm saying? But my mind has evolved from that, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, spiritual growth and, you know, black history and black excellence, and also financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just trying to be a well-rounded individual, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir.
What you gotta say to my big fella, Big Biz, man?
Big Small.
Man, go on, say something for.
I was just gonna say shit. Shout out Compton High.
Right,
shout out Compton High,
That nigga high as a kite. He don't know what to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to high, nigga.
High, man. You know the Compton High.
Nigga high as a motherfucker.
Compton High homecoming this weekend.
For sure.
This Friday.
Yeah.
And my son gonna be playing in that, bro.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's good. That's a blessing right there in itself. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you got to say, TC?
Oh, man, like I was saying, man, you got to build yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth, man.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth, man. Build yourself up, man.
Yes.
In the spirit, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. Because you're going to need God. I don't give a fuck who you is, what you got going on, nigga. You're going to need God. If you ain't got him,
right,
you going to lose, fool. Gangland.
Yeah, for sure.
For real. You know, I had some of my niggas from prison, they was calling, they was here, like, you know, who? Man, you know, God got you. I had life in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, life.
2 life sentences, young nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to die in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about wars, this, that. I survived a lot, fool, you know what I'm saying?
You one of a handful of homies that had life and got out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stay solid, there you go, man.
Yeah, on solid shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Solid shit, most definitely on some solid shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some shit, you know?
Yeah.
For real, nigga.
And that's a blessing.
Yeah, I have my nigga, man. My nigga GD, shout out my nigga GD, him and all that, man. For real. But like my dudes, all I do is I was put a debate with my niggas out, come off, be hollering. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of us more to go, man. But it's a good feeling though, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
My niggas in there.
Shout out to everybody that's solid, man. Shout out to everybody I was locked up with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to USP Line Pot, USP Terry Hut, 1 and 2, Ironwood, Delano, Chino, and Tracy.
He just named prisons.
Yeah, shout out Boston Genos, shout out Central, shout out Sylmar, shout out Camp Rocky, shout out the county jail, shout out downtown, shout out Wayside, shout out Medium South, East Max, Super Max, shout out Linwood, the Crip Module.
If you know. Yeah. Shout out everything.
Hey, shout out Silver Brand for the females.
Yeah, for sure.
No, he was shouting out shit he was at.
His
stuff and ground shit. You know, that's what he said.
Yeah. You know, it's just a blessing to still be here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, rest in peace to everybody that's resting. They just in the recent, time that just got transition. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. What is it? The cookies is cooking.
The cookies is cooking.
The cookies is cooking.
Cookies, my nigga. Cookies. Hey, we got grams. Done
Yeah. Shout out to Cookies.
Shout out
Bacon his ass.
Hey, y'all watch that live.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta hear nigga high as a bitch.
For real. And straight out of Compton, too.
Straight out of Compton.
Live and direct.
Hey, look, that's that cryptic though, on the real, man.
For real, we need to roll another one. I don't want to say rollers. I'm just saying I don't do no rollers. I'll twist you one. No disrespect to my rollers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I remember the homie Gangsta T from Fighters Broadway. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with Cub. Shout out to Cub. I don't know what's up with him, but shout out to Cub. He was a good nigga. I was locked up with. He used to say that shit. He say, I was like, roll up one, Cub. He said, I don't do no rolling, but I'll twist you one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but what's up though, man? What we on, man? We up out of here, man. We catch you on the next one.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mafia, nigga. No studio, nigga. Gang there. Yankees. Goody got the vision. Somehow I just be seeing different. Got to get it. Not too many niggas escaping life from prison. Mafia business. Say we making moves. Tell the truth and let the devil hear it. They ain't fucking with me. I ain't fucking with them. Like, what's the issue? You stagnated and I got shit to get to. Don't agree with fuck shit and I won't pretend to. Yeah, I've been searching for success. How did that offend you? Shit, it's really not my fault. You like to be so simple. Yeah, nigga from the gang. You know I ride with issues. Know about the block. You know the type of shit that we get into. Mafia made take notes. We'll leave some clues. Time to get out. Don't be fucking with you with ass dude. Like self-motivated with finding my own greatness. Eager to get my own while maintaining my patience. Strategy. Staying off these bitch nigga faces. I ain't got time for they useless conversations. I ain't got time for they useless conversations. I ain't got time for they useless conversations.